I would say it was more or less what I expected. I mean, I saw on social media a few pieces of Inigo Martinez's presentation earlier, so I kind of knew what to expect. But still, it was very exciting. It's my first time here now at the training ground, you know, being on the pitch, and the full kit, my family having here, you know, seeing the facilities. It is a very exciting day, and I'm very happy. 100% decision was probably after the Champions League final. I mean, we were in talks before for quite a bit of a time. My contract was expiring, so there was a certain uncertainty, you know, about my future. But I tried to put everything to the side, you know, because of the biggest game, you know, probably of my career, you know, of the Champions League final in Istanbul. So yeah, I was really focusing on that and on winning. So that's why I really didn't want to take my time or, you know, make a decision before that. And then once that game was done, you know, and we won it, naturally, you know, you start to think about your future and you make up your mind.
One back by Barca. Lewandowski gets into the path of Gavi. Gavi strikes and Gavi scores.
I think every single one of them has already done incredible things and can still add so much more, you know, to the game and have so much potential to get even much better. So I'm really looking forward, you know, to share the pitch with this type of players, maybe specifically because I'm a midfielder, you know, and you have these kind of players close to yourself. So yeah, I think it's very, very important for the team that especially the players in the midfield, they find a really good connection between each other and a really good balance, you know. And yeah, I can't wait, you know, to share amazing moments with them on the pitch, you know, and train and play and be successful. It's weird because even in the past, from time to time, it changed, you know. Specifically the last 1-2 years, I played a more offensive role by approaching, you know, the opponent's box, you know, from time to time by creating and scoring, which was incredible fun. But I remember specifically one season that I played in Manchester, you know, as a holding midfielder, number 6, alone, just myself. The last 15, 16 or 17 games, you know, just the same position. And I really enjoyed it. I loved it. And also we won the league, you know, at the end, just 1 point ahead of Liverpool. So this was also an incredible time, you know, in a completely different position. So it's just the interpretation. I think I'm comfortable with playing more offensively or more defensively. I think it's always what you make out of the position and wherever the manager needs you. And I'm ready to fulfill either of them because I think that I have proven also in the past that I can play also both of them. He was an incredible figure, you know, throughout the last years. He was, in my opinion, one of the main reasons for the success of this team, you know, in the past. And by losing not just such an amazing player, but I think also an incredible character. I think sometimes it takes time, you know, to balance it out. But it also gives opportunities to other ones to step in, whether it's someone like me who's coming externally, or whether it's someone who's already there, you know, and who can step up, not just the game, also his role, you know, in the squad. So I think it's going to happen automatically. It's a process that maybe sometimes needs a little bit of time, but sooner or later it's going to happen. And we will see the outcome also on the pitch. Now and then we spoke about it. I mean, he always talks about Barcelona, not just to me, to everyone, to the press, in the highest words that you can actually use, you know, to describe this place. So he loves it incredibly much. It's his team, you know. He is from here. He's a Catalan, so he's proud of everything that he has done here, and still proud of everything that's still happening, you know, after he left the club. So I know that he's still watching a lot, maybe every game, and I'm sure he's gonna do it also now with me, you know, being here. So he's just in love with this football club. Well, Both of them. I mean, the league is something on a daily basis, you know, something that you work for when the preseason starts, you know. The league is such a long process that maybe you can slip sometimes, you know, but you have to be on it, you know, consistently. But then, of course, the Champions League, I know that this club is aiming in Europe always just for the highest. And having me now, you know, someone who's coming to the club who just won the Champions League, of course, I'm hungry for more as well myself. So the best would be to just repeat what happened last year in the league and to make it better in the Champions League. So that's the aim, that's the target. And we will start working on that from day one. I'm sure that the potential is there and we just need to show it on the pitch.